some of the brightest young minds in Western New York, and they're gearing up to see who can light a city the best. We are talking about the Future City competition. Middle schoolers are facing off.
7 Eyewitness News reporter Twila Nugent is showing us how they intend to power the future. Live for us in Tonawanda with some pretty cool looking things. Twila, good morning.
Good morning, Ed and Katie. You know what? They say you learn something new every day, and I've been learning a lot from the 7th and 8th graders at St. Christopher's this morning. We have Dom and Maggie with us this morning to tell us a little bit about the Future Cities competition that you're competing in. What is it?
Future City is a competition where you try to make your city a safer and better place. This year's theme is how to survive a natural disaster and keeping the power grid up and running.
Absolutely. And Maggie, it's not just the model, it's not just the essay. There's a lot of parts to it. How hard was this?
I would say it took a lot of hard work and dedication, and there were a lot of obstacles to go around. Like, at first we were going to have a bunch of wind power stuff, but then we realized that there's not a lot of wind in Cobalt, so we had to, weed do a lot of stuff sometimes.
Yeah, so a lot of problem solving, and one way to get there is to make a model and really plan through it. We have Alex and Michael this morning. So Alex, tell us a little bit about, this is your model city, but you actually had to make a virtual version as well.
Yeah, so we have to do a Sim City, which is required also. And so what you have to do is you have to make sure you're making enough money so your expenses for sewers or atomizers, which is for the garbage, will counter it out. And you also need to make sure your taxes are low, because if they're too high, then people will move out of the city.
Wow, so many things to think about, the economic impact of it as well. And we're going to pop over here, Michael, and tell us a little bit about this, because you're competing regionally, but really your goal is to get national, isn't it?
Yes. We try to keep our fire rates down, and we have good firemen and policemen. We keep our crime watch, and this year our crime watch was good, and then our health is good, and then we try to keep everything low, and so there's no crimes, and help the people.
Right. So you can build a city for people, but you've also got to learn to manage the people as well. Really great ideas on how to recoup from natural disasters, because we see them more often than not now, with so many cities struggling to come back for them. They could really use the smart minds here at St. Christopher's to help them out. So maybe we've got some future leaders here in this classroom this morning. We're live in Tonawanda. I'm Twila Nugent, 7 Eyewitness News.
You know, if this stuff works, it would be huge for places like Puerto Rico, where their grid is still, recovering or struggling to recover, especially after that hurricane a couple of years ago.
Very cool that they're this young and thinking about that already.